I will never forget the day Emeka was arrested. It was raining heavily that morning. I was inside my small shop in Suralere when my phone rang. The voice on the other end was shaking. They took Emeka. I felt my chest tighten. Who took him? Police. They came early this morning, handcuffed him, and drove off. I stood up so fast my chair fell. My hands were sweating. My heart was beating too fast. I didn't even need to ask who was behind it. I already knew. Praise. She finally did it. How it all started. Emeka met Praise 4 years ago. She was 40, he was 20. She had a soft voice, a British accent, and money. Emeka was just a Lagos boy, young, full of life, and still trying to find his way. She met him at a wedding. He was one of the servers. She liked his smile. She gave him her number. At first, Emeka thought it was a joke. Why would a woman like that be interested in him? But she kept calling, texting, sending money. Before he knew it, they were together. He told me about her one evening. We were sitting outside my shop, watching people pass by. This woman likes me too much, he said, shaking his head. She even talks about marriage. I laughed. Marriage cool. A whole big woman like that? He smiled. She said she's divorced. She's free. I shook my head. Something didn't feel right. But Emeka was happy, and I didn't want to spoil it. For years, Emeka and Praise were together. She would visit Nigeria every few months, spend time with him, take him to expensive restaurants, book big hotels. She promised him a better life. One day, I'll take you to the UK, she always said. But things started changing. Emeka began noticing small things. She never talked about her past. She never let him post their pictures online. And anytime he asked about her divorce, she would change the topic. One day, Emeka saw something that made his blood run cold. The wedding picture. Praise, standing beside a man, smiling, wearing a white gown. He found it on an old Facebook page she had forgotten to delete. His hands started shaking as he scrolled through the comments. People were congratulating her, calling her Mrs. Adewale. Not Miss. Not Praise. MRS. He couldn't believe it. When Praise came to Nigeria that December, Emeka was ready. They were in a hotel room in Victoria Island when he asked, "Are you married?" Praise laughed. What kind of question is that? He didn't laugh. Answer me. She sighed. Emeka, I was married, but what? She looked away. It's complicated. Emeka's chest felt heavy. He had spent years loving this woman, believing her, dreaming of a future with her. Now, everything felt like a lie. I can't do this, he said. I'm done. Praise's face changed. She wasn't smiling anymore. You're leaving me? Yes. She stood up. Walked to the window. You think you can leave me just like that? He picked up his bag. Watch me. After breaking up with Praise, Emeka moved on. He met another girl, Amoka. She was young, beautiful, and real. No secrets. No lies. Praise tried calling him. Texting. Sending messages. He ignored them all. One day, she sent a long message. You will regret this. No one leaves me. Emeka laughed. She thinks she owns me. But he didn't know how far she was willing to go. If you've watched this video till this moment, do well to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to drop a comment. What would you do if you were Emeka? Let me know below. Emeka was happy with Amoka. He was working, saving money, planning his future. Then one morning, the police came. They dragged him out of his house, handcuffed him, and pushed him into their van. His neighbors were shouting. His mother was crying. "What did he do?" she asked. One of the officers looked at her. "Fraud. Fraud." Everyone was shocked. Emeka had never stolen anything in his life. But in Nigeria, when you have money and power, you can make anything happen. And Praise had both. She had gone to the police and filed a case. She accused Emeka of stealing from her, of taking her money under false pretenses. She made it look real. Fake receipts, fake chats, fake transfers. By the time Emeka realized what was happening, it was too late. We fought for him, his family, his friends. We went to lawyers, to human rights groups. It took months, but finally, the truth came out. The case was fake. Praise had set him up because she couldn't accept that he left her. She wanted to destroy him. But in the end, she lost. The case was dismissed. Emeka was free. Praise went back to the UK. She lost everything. She tried calling Emeka again, but he never answered. He had learned his lesson. Love is not just about money, or promises, or sweet words. It's about trust. And once that trust is broken, there's no going back. What do you think about this story? Have you ever seen something like this happen in real life? Drop your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.